Hey, yo, I do it, turn it up.
That's right.
So this is already information that the jury have heard already. So this is not speculation. It's not nobody running their mouth. This ain't no YouTube stuff. This is what you heard in court yesterday, right? So to speak on that from that perspective, the night it happened, these are facts that's presented to the jury, is alleged. It's no longer allegedly. These are the facts that the jury has presented.
Correct.
That Tax, Cass, Malcolm, Doodle testified, Jazzy, and Star, who they had her interrogation online, another Star. They had a video of her in the interrogation room circling online months ago, right? But so moving on from that, they broke down the timeline of them hanging out prior to the concert, going to the radio, going to the record label, eating dinner, chilling. They presented them going to the venue. They showed them going in the venue. They pointed all that out, all of them together. They showed Casanova arguing with Jazzy and her leaving, and Malcolm pointed her out as she left and said him and Star follow her out. So that's why they wasn't in the venue. At that point, you got Kaz, who went back inside the alleged green room.
Right.
Based on what they presented, the tape was Malcolm was under federal investigation. His phone was tapped, unbeknownst to any of them.
Right.
After it happened, Cass was supposed to immediately call the person who they went there with that left, like, yo, shit just popped off. Tax let off a shot.
Right.
Alright, yo. Let's get right. Alright, yo. We back. We about to talk about. Oh, let me get my light right. You feel me? It might be bright, but we about to talk about Taxstone trial. Oh, I forgot about that. My bad. Taxstone trial. Yeah. Now, this happened like, I want to say like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. But Tax was sitting for a while, and he was facing, he facing some charges, and I want to say Troy Ave wasn't up for, on trial for, oh snap, a little bright, too bright. Wait, just tone it down. Let's get right. But yeah, he wasn't on trial for what happened. And the whole thing about it is somebody really lost their life, and it's a sad situation. I think it all could have been avoided, honestly. Should have been avoided, But Casanova's been caught on a wiretap, actually saying, Taxstone is responsible. Well, Taxstone was the one shooting. And that only happened because the person that he called, his phone was being tapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was already on the investigation. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing about, you never know, who's being watched or who's watching who. Because while you're trying to be sneaky, somebody might not be watching you, but they might be watching the person that you going to report to. You know what I'm saying? Or, person you deal with. It's just like what happened. And today, Troy Ave had to get on the stand. Because mind you, he lost a friend. Somebody lost a son. Somebody lost a brother. Somebody lost a father. In that situation. But also, after that, Manolo Rose, he had something to say. He said Troy Ave was up there lying.
According to what they said he was charged with in court, he was charged with 2 gun possessions. Troy Ave would have only got 5 years. cooperating so he don't have to go to prison. And he's up there lying at that. So he's just as foul as anybody because he's telling a fake story. He's lying. And I also want to make it perfectly clear that the man... You better chill. You better chill.
So, I don't know, you know? And it's just crazy how this all just, you know, playing out. And Taxstone really was on his own wave. Like, I just don't understand how he got tricked out of his position. There was nobody doing podcasts like him. Like, it's a lot of people that's in prominent positions right now. And if he would have, you know, kept a cool head, let his calm head prevail, he'd probably be sitting in the spot because his podcast was really one of one. Let alone, you know, his Twitter. He was entertaining. And I honestly thought that's what the whole him and Troy Ave spat was. I thought it was just, you know, entertainment. You know, bringing some noise to their borough, you know what I'm saying? Some presence to their situation. But to see how it all played out, I feel like I'm the meatball. You feel me? You know, but it's just really crazy because Tax really was in a league of his own, a lane of his own. He had his own style. He was very direct. His brash delivery was what was gonna, you know, take him right to the top. And to see that he probably won't see the light of day. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not happening. Between the wiretaps, you know, you actually having a firearm and, you know, admitting to the firearm that from out of state. It's just, it doesn't look good for you, man. So, you know, yeah, I just had to get back on here, update y'all about the Taxstone trial. Taxstone is fighting an uphill battle, you know, and this evidence that's being admitted to court is making that hill a little bit more up, you feel me? So, I don't know. But it's the Easter. I'm gonna prove. What's y'all opinion though? Is Troy Ave wrong for taking a stand? You know? Because from what I'm understanding, he's only taking a stand to keep himself out of jail. That's what Manolo Rose said. I don't know. But it's just sad that somebody really lost their life out of this. And now we got people just really fighting for their life. But it's the Easter, man. This one's approved. I'm out of here. Hey!